The commander of Air Combat Command, General Mike Hostage, recently visited Tyndall Air Force Base. He shared his thoughts on recent events, including the air defense and civil support missions of 1st Air Force and Air Forces Northern.
As evidenced by the tragedy that occurred in Boston yesterday, there's always the possibility that something bad will happen, and there will be a call for the kind of things that we in the Air Force and specifically the men and women of 1st Air Force provide.
From defending the airspace to providing support to civil authorities, the general noted the value of air power resources and operators.
Ever since 9/11, when we stood up at high rate the Operations Center here at 1st Air Force, the men and women of 1st Air Force have been on the point, putting air power over America anywhere it was needed, during special events, movement of the President, in times of heightened awareness, heightened alert. We, in terms of airmen and air power, were there and ready. We live in an interesting world with hurricanes and tornadoes and floods and things. There's quite often disasters that nobody can predict. And one of the great things about air power and the flexibility of American airmen is we can put a lot of capability into an area of distress very rapidly. And when a state is reeling or a region is reeling from a natural disaster, we have the ability to move people and equipment and such rapidly. And only through the organization and command and control of the 1st Air Force Operations Center can we make that flexibility and agility come to bear at the point of a problem. So we are postured in 1st Air Force and across Air Combat Command to be ready to respond when the nation needs us.
Reporting for 1st Air Force Now, I'm Master Sergeant Jerry Harlan.